Happy New Year, guys. Just getting ahead there. Just testing out the vocal cords and the countdown there. If you guys know, I do like to have a little bit of fun when it comes to the director. Started off, of course, when it came to George and Charlotte. Now that those guys have gone on past their new, it's now, of course, Jamie and James. So I like to test them to the limit when it comes to the countdown in our ear there. As I was doing the countdown...
He said you like to be annoying.
He says I like to be annoying.
Oh.
Apparently so. Moi, annoying. Mine and Corrine's final Crafters TV show of the year. Will we be annoying? Of course not. Of course not. Absolutely no. We've got incredible demonstrations that we absolutely want to focus on for the next couple of hours. As you've seen there, it is myself and Corrine. It's been us all day today. And then after today, for the remaining 3 days, you've got Ben and Michelle that are going to, of course, lead out the year on Crafters TV. We're all going to be back again from the 2nd of January. I'm going to be on Crafters TV from the 4th of January, but both myself and Corrine, we're going to be dotting up when it comes to Hobby Maker here in the UK. I'm going to be on HSN tomorrow. Corrine's going to be on Hobby Maker on Friday and then the 29th, and then I'll be on Hobby Maker on the 31st. So it's just for Crafters TV that this is our final show of the year, and then we're all going to start brand new again with some epic launches in January. Now, when it comes to January and the brand new launches, the place you're going to find them come the new year is across on our website. Now, we've had a refreshed website over the last couple of months, so if you go to crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu, once you click onto that website, this is what's going to appear. And we've currently got our winter sale going on. Now, this is up to 75% off. Now, when you click onto that winter sale, you're going to find pages and pages and pages of deals. Now, when it comes to the prices there, that's the today's price. That is before you've logged into your Club Inspire, and then you get your Club Inspire account. I'm going to ask Jamie if we can go right down to the bottom and click onto the next page, Jamie, because we've had a look at that first page. So you're going to see, once you go so far, it's going to say load more. If you go into load more, it's going to do exactly that. Look at that. You've then got some vinyl fabric. You've got your Crafters Companion toppers. They are 3D. Look at that. You've then got your colours of the summer, £10.49 in the UK before your Club Inspire. You've got your glitter packs. We've got some Halloween. Guys, your 10 by 8 A4, well, 44 sheet, 8 by 10 jigsaw, that's your abstract, £12.49. Sorry, I was kind of like flummoxed there with the price of that jigsaw there. £12.49. You've got card making kits, you've got cracker making kits, you've got nesting dies, you've got some of your fabric dies, you've got stencils there as well, corner dies. That is all in the winter sale, up to 75% off. But I'm going to say it once again, that is what you're seeing is the today's price. It's not until you log into your account with Club Inspire you're going to see all those prices, depending on what level you are at. Now, of course, if you're at Platinum, that means you're going to get 20% off the prices. So whether, of course, it's launch days, whether it is masterclasses, whether it is cart loads, whether it's craft vaults, whether it's clearance shows, or whether it is the winter sale or outlet sale that we've had within the past, you're still going to get your Club Inspire no matter what. So make sure you're having a look, stocking up on any of the goodies that you see there. Some of them are going to be working well for gifts, birthday gifts into the new year, of course, or maybe there's just been a few Christmas things, Halloween things you've seen, but for whatever reason you couldn't quite go to at that moment in time. This is definitely the opportunity to have a little look, because believe it or not, Christmas will come around next year as well. So will Halloween. Halloween is only 10 months away. Halloween is coming.
Oh, it certainly is.
Halloween is coming. So, of course, do make sure that you're going to stock up when it comes to taking advantage of the winter sale. Quickly, before we start off as well, when it comes to launch party, we've also got our e-gift card as well. So if you do know a crafter, but you don't know what to get them, or you want to give your husband, your wife, your mum and dad, your auntie, your uncle, granddad, that little bit of a nudge is to say, get me an e-gift card. Then you can do that across on the website. You can even spend it on the winter sale, of course. Now, when it comes to that e-gift card, you can pop on anything from 10 to 500. All you're going to do when you click on the website, you'll have seen that underneath that winter sale icon that we showed you a moment ago. Click on that, put in the details, make sure you put the recipient's email address in there, let them know how much is going to be on that card. You can see it there, shop e-gift card, click on that. You can see that you've got that icon there that's saying shop now, that's throbbing away there. Click onto that one and then just follow the details. They can then spend it till their heart's content. So it's always a good one that if you want to get them something that they can spend when it comes to crafting, then that's definitely the perfect thing to do. Now we've got Susie T on the social. Before we have a quick look at the actual comments, it was seen here, Corrine all day today. Corrine done incredible demos within Wake Up Call. Please do go back afterwards and have a look, but we're going to continue them in the next couple of hours, Corrine.
We certainly are. I'm all set up, ready to do another Mermaid's Dream one. I've then got some set up for the Inkpads.
Yes.
I've got one of the Sheenas. Yeah, we've got lots and lots. I think by the time as well with the Mermaid Dreams, by the time I finish, we'll have used everything in the Mermaid's Dream collection, just to show you all the different ways to use them.
Awesome, thank you for that one. What we'll do is we'll go straight to Corrine just in a second, but as I say, it's Susie T on the social again this evening. Diane Cadman is in saying hiya from good evening from Walsall. Well, good evening to you. Mary Beth Doyle is in saying hi from Minnesota. Oh, our Susie was letting us know that she's also going to be back from the 2nd of January when it comes to socials. 2nd of January, first show back, you've got Lily and Debbie, and then you've got Debbie and Debbie for the rest of the day as well. Phil Watson is in saying good evening all. Crafty Stacey Lou is saying, oh, the hottie Scotty. Stop it, I get embarrassed when people say that. Janet Shirley is saying hello all. Janet's also saying, love the bear sweater, so cute. You guys always make it look festive. Can I just say, not only when it comes to the studio, but our graphics, not only this year, but certainly this later part of this year, certainly the Christmas graphics, Liam and the team have done an absolutely phenomenal job. You're going to be absolutely gobsmacked when you see the Christmas Day and New Year's Eve special that myself and Ben are going to be doing with the graphics that they've done for that. So elegant and sophisticated. It looks absolutely beautiful. Phil Watson's in saying, hi Craig and Corrine, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And then we've also got Christine Mahoney saying, hello again. Hello to you too, Christine. It's lovely to see your name popping up. Last opportunity within this show. Any questions that you've got that you want to ask Corrine, then do fire them across to Susie, who will then fire them across to me. But for this show, as well as the whole of the day, we've got Jamie, we've got Dean, and then we've also got Jake outside as well. And that is pretty much it now. The two Sams have gone, Liam is gone, and that is it.
It'll be locked up next door. There'll be nobody. That's it. There's 5 of us. 5 of us.
Just us?
Yeah.
Just us. So, while the cat's away, the mice literally will play when it comes to the Mermaid Dreams. So let's have a look at this one. Have a look here so we can go straight across to Corrine. Now, when it comes to Launch Party, you're going to find that we've got quite a few, best ever deals. This is one. And we've got quite a few that are giving you 30% off, which this is one. This is the Mermaid Dreams collection. You're going to get all of what you see within your screen there. £48.70. Platinum price is $38.40 or $56. It's there for you guys across Central Europe. You just need to go to .eu. And all of these colours are new to the Mermaid Dreams. Now what I mean by that is you're going to see you've got a Shimmer Inkpad. That is brand new colour. It's not one that you're going to find within the Shimmer Inkpad collection. It will complement, but the colour tones are working within this Mermaid Dreams. So therefore, you are going to be getting your tricolour aqua pen, Ocean Sunrise, Aquamarine, Sea Holly and Tulip. Water base, so you can blend and you can mix all the colours that you so wish. You're then getting your tricolour brush pen. That is your Sea Dance, Clear Waters, Blue Violet and Lilac Whisper. That's in the Burgundy barrel. So that's 3 different colour families, but still work well together. Then we've got our glitter paste. This is our Ocean Song. We've got our metallic ink pad, our metallic paint marker. That is champagne, so it's also brand new. Will work with your gold, silver and copper if you've got them. You've got your gems being your crystal droplets. Just to say, you get loads of them. It's a 7-gram tub, but you get small, medium and large all in there. So you've got your gems. Then you've got your pearls, being the Mermaid Dreams. Once again, it's a small indication as the size. You've got a full tub there. Then we're going to be giving you your Shimmer Inkpad. So that's your Seashell Pink. You're then going to be getting your glitter. So that is your Sea Spray. And that one is a huge one. It's not just a tiny little tub of glitter. It's a huge one. Then we're going to be giving you the Mesmerising Glitter Paste. So that's your Mermaid Tail. You're then going to be getting, which that one is a lot chunkier than what you're used to. That one is your Shimmer Spray, so that is Call of the Sea. You've then got your Sequins, the Starlit Wave, so that's like your oil and water colour when it comes to the gold with the blacks. That's in there. You've then got your glitter glue, so that is your Glycerin Ocean. You've then got your Duet ink pad being the sea glass, and then you've also got your Luxury Gilded Flakes as well, that one being your Lilac Pool. So all of these colours have been put together from Leah and the team at Spectrum Noir for the Mermaid Dreams. Now you can do your cards, and your cards is one that Corrine done this morning on Wake Up Call, but look what you can do as well. Because this is great for the mixed media. Don't be scared with that word. I know Corrine's away to have a look at this collection in a moment, but your cards, your canvases, or Nicole's done a lot of the canvases here, bringing in your gessos, absolutely exquisite. So you're going to get everything that I just showed you there a moment ago, £48 or $70. You've got your platinum price on that as well, £38.40 or $56. If we go back to that today's price, that's the best ever price that we've done so far when it comes to the Mermaid Dreams, and that means that you're getting 30% off as well. It's on Shop the Day, but let's just go straight across to Corrine and see what we can do.
I know, I'm looking at these canvases as well. Absolutely gorgeous, and they look really a little bit daunting, but actually all these elements are just, I think they're done either out of multi-purpose card or just your craft card. So it's just about building them up. And then on here, they've been using the, I would say, quite probably the Sea Holly, the water reactive, the Aqua Pen. So, you know, it's about just using each element and just colouring them up one at a time and then layering them up. Using something like your gesso. It looks amazing, inking through there, going in with your gilding flakes. Looks gorgeous. And I've got another one here that says art. Now, I've got no names on those, but I don't. There might be Nicole's.
I think most of them are Nicole's when it comes
gorgeous,
to the canvases,
don't they?
yeah.
But if that sort of is not your style, then maybe something a bit like that canvas style, but in a card form. So we've just put the die cut on and then gone over the top. Or maybe you want to do something a little bit more clean and simple. Now, we've got some lovely sentiment stamps on this show, which I'm going to be using in my second demo. So if you want to, you could work it like that. Or we have a lovely one just there, again, making up but we've done an embossing folder and then just lots of lovely detail. So there's loads of different ways you can use this. Now, what I think is special about this is everything in this, this collection is your media. It's like your paste, your sprays, your glitters, your pearls, your inks, your pens. There aren't any stamps, there aren't any dyes, so that gives you sort of carte blanche to use whatever you want. So I'm going to start very simply. I'm going to come in with my Duet ink pad. I'm going to pop that on there. I'm going to go in a couple of times, I think, with this, and I put my water spray away, didn't I, because I cleared up. And I'm just going to spritz it on here. So it's a Duet ink pad, but it's still, it's a water reactive one. So I'm just going to pop this on here. So I'm using my watercolour cardstock, so we can pop that on there. Let me just get a piece of paper towel, and I'm just going to bat it. I'm going to go in a couple of times, so let's put that on there and then give that a bit of a dry. And then on there, so you can see straight away we're starting to create a background. We're just going to do it all with the blues to begin with, because we've got quite a lot of lovely blues. Not drying it too much, just drying the majority of it off. So let's do that again. Let's put in a bit more blue and a bit more water. Let's see if I can do it with a little bit less water so it's a bit more intense. Build up a second layer, and again we're going to get a different look now, because hopefully this is a bit stronger. Oh yes, look at that.
Oh, look at that, yeah.
Lovely colours on there. And then we can dry that off.
It's one of those that I find, and I'm going to put my hand up here because I've got it, I bought it, and I can't wait to play, but I've not played yet. You know, just working life's just been crazy as of late.
Yeah.
But this is one of those that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not necessarily going to have a visual direction to start with. You're just going to play.
Exactly.
You're going to build
it will change what you're doing as you go along. Let's just dry the back to try and flatten it out a little bit. And then I can dry that side. So you can just keep going and building up as much as you like with that. But another way, once you sort of put that first couple of coats on, is we can then take a piece of card. Let's see if I can keep it on here. I'm just going to sort of lift it. Oh, sorry, you can see. I'm just going to do a spray.
Okay.
But there we go. That's sort of added a bit more intensity and depth to that. So yeah, absolutely. I've just tried to waft it rather than squirt on.
Okay.
So I didn't want any big bits. So then I'm just going to give that. But look at that, look at that. This is Call of the Sea. But look at how that works with the Duet ink pad. You know, you can see they've worked so well together, haven't they?
They really do, yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
I did say earlier, if you have problems with your card bending and creasing up, then the easiest way to do it, once everything is dry, is run it through your die cutting machine with your embossing mat combination. So that's cutting plate, embossing mat, cardstock, plastic shim, cutting mat, and that will just flatten it all back out again.
Great tip, yeah.
But if you turn it over and dry from the back as well, it's not too bad. And it does go flatter the more it dries. So I've dried that off quite well. And then, actually, I suppose I'm being a bit lazy. It's just out of the same one that I used earlier. So if you remember, I used the dots. I'm going to use this, which is just a bit like, I imagine water bursts, isn't it? It's like big droplets.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to spray the back a little bit. This, can you remember I was saying earlier, if I'm doing a dry ink, I often don't put spray on. But if I'm doing a wet medium, like my pastes, then I sometimes will, just because the wet mediums can go underneath. So I'm going to start on here, and I'm going to pop it at an angle just like that. Then I'm going to open this. Now, I used the other one, Mermaid's Tail, earlier. This one is Ocean Dream. This is so thick.
It looks it, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to run this down here.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Corrine, with going in with that duet to start with, and then going in with that shimmer spray, even those two, that's mixed media.
Yeah, that's mixed media. That's all mixed media is, because people get a bit concerned about the title, don't they? Mixed media. It scares some. You know, it can sound a little bit scary, but it isn't. Mixed media just means 2 or more mediums. So it's really, you know, nothing to be scared about at all. I'm not going to the edge because it has quite a straight edge, and I don't want to see too much of that. So put it on, then take it off again. So you're really not using very much at all. Just put that there so it doesn't flip. Then I'm going to lift that up. So you can see, just like that.
Wow.
I'm going to lift that up, and I'm going to do, let's go at a different angle this time. Let's go just like that. And again, the glue that I had underneath is, see, you can see straight away it clings. So we're going to pop this down just here.
I'm just thinking, because as you lifted that, both Jamie and Dean at the exact same time went, wow.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, so
I'm going to give it a little wiggle so you can see in a minute.
So I'm going to, via the screen to the guys in the gallery, I'm going to ask them, when you see like Corrine doing something like this, Jamie or Dean, does it not, do you think, oh, I quite fancy doing a little bit of crafting, I quite fancy, do you ever think when you're watching us do this on air? You're right, yeah, right. It must do.
So then I'm going to lift that up, and you can see on there. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. So put that on. But if you look at this, look, as I turn it, can you see? I'm seeing pink, then I'm seeing blue, then I'm seeing green. I'm seeing all the colours. Now, if you can just give me 10 seconds, RJ got me a lovely pot of water, and I'm just going to drop the stencil and my palette knife straight in.
We've got some comments, so you're not missing it. As soon as Corrine's... Oh, look at that.
I'm sorry. It was just on the side. But look, I wanted to show you. Look at the sparkle. Sorry, Craig, I'll let you do
No, that's okay.
Can you see? Isn't that beautiful? Oh, there. Look at that.
Bang, look at that.
And I can promise you, the more it dries, do you think sparkle almost comes out more when it's drying? I think you see even more.
I'd agree.
So we can put that. So I'm going to put that to one side. Just make that sure it's nice and flat. Okay. So now, this craft card. That's all this is. 3 layers of craft card glued together using my brayer, make sure it's done. And I just literally cut it into a tag. No dies involved. Crocodile just to go through the centre just there to give me my hole punch. And that was all I did. And I'm trying to remember, right, I'm trying to make sure I get this in the right order. So the first thing I'm going to do, put it onto my stamping platform. And I'm just going to Pop that on. So even though it's 3 layers of card, it'll still stay on. Actually, I might give it a little bit of a helping hand and pop a little piece of
Just to say quickly, Phil saying, I thought Leanne done the square canvas. Very well. In general, most of the canvases were done by Nicole, but I know Leanne maybe would have done 1 or 2 when it comes to launch days or that. So.
Yeah. I know sometimes she sees them and inspires, and she does them as well, doesn't she? Right, so I'm going to get, so this is Mermaid Kisses. Now, this is an old stamp set that I've got that I just thought this works well, but this will work with anything you've got. So I'm going to pop that onto there. And this is just my tag, and then I'm going to pick that up, just like that. And then I'm going to stamp it with my waterproof ink pad, because we're going to be doing some water reactive techniques, so we don't want it to merge. So I'm doing this first because what we're going to do is we're going to cover it up so that this stays intact. So pop that on there, pop that, just make sure I've got it all. I might have to do a second stamp just because of the thicknesses of everything. Let's pop that and see. Oh no, look at that.
Wow, Corrine,
absolutely perfect. So all we've done is craft card with a little bit of white paint on and put that on there. Then I have stamped it out. Now this is a really bad stamp, I did it very quickly. I just needed it for the outline, and I've stamped it onto my masking tape. Best thing ever. Do you know what, in years gone by, before I came to craft, I would have been doing this with post-it notes and trying to do best thing ever. So it's very, very low tack and almost too low at times. I'm just going to give that a little bit of a burnish down. So all I've done is covered up that image below so that it stays in, you know, in perfect. So nothing can go under there. So I'm going to bring in my ink pads. And again, I can't remember what I actually did. I think I did it this way. You know, I've got everything ready about a week ago. Right, so I'm going to pop those on there. I'm going to bring in my water and I'm going to do a little bit of a wash. Let's see how we go with that. I'm going to have to be careful because it will start to lift the masket a bit. Okay. So we can just pop this on here, and then it's picking up the texture of the paint and of the card, but that's absolutely fine. So we're just going to, oh, I need a bit more ink there than that. I didn't put a lot down. There we go, we can pop this, just getting a little bit. So basically we're just getting rid of the harsh white is most thing I'm doing. I'm going over there because it's just easier to do that. Let's go over this. Now, this is a shimmer ink pad. Even though I'm going to be adding some water, it'll still shimmer beautifully. This is very absorbent. It's taking all my inks.
Did you say you'd coated that, Corrine?
It was just like a white paint, gesso-y type thing, just to give it a bit of rigidity, more to make it look a bit more like mount board, but it wasn't mount board. So yeah, nothing complicated with that. So let's just put a little bit more pink down. There we go.
What I love about masking as well, like there, that's a prime example. At first, you wouldn't necessarily think you've got a lot of colour there, which you don't, but when you take away that mask, that's when it really showcases actually the colour, isn't it? Yeah.
Right, so we've put that on there. I'm not going to take the mask off yet because we're not finished. Let's give that a little bit of a dry. Pop that over there. Oop, you see, it's lifting. Just hold it down. Don't want you to lift just yet. What I'm going to do next will be fine because I won't be adding moisture. Let's just dry that on there. And then I'm going to come in with a stencil. I had my circle stencil from before, but I found another one as well. Bit bigger dots and things, but I can go over the whole lot. So let me find my daubers that I was using earlier. So see if I can use the same ones again. I had a blue and, oh, there's the pink, I can see because it's got the shimmer on it. And then all I'm going to do, I'll do it all in this way, and I'll show you one that I did slightly different. So I did it with the water droplets in the pink, but I'll do it all in dots this time. Straight away, I can see the shimmer coming through on there. And I'm just going over that mask, through the stencil and over that mask just there. Not too many, just like that. And then with the blue, I'm just going to come on here. So all the time, we are just going up to and over that mask. So we can just come round here. There we go. All the way. And I love when you get the two colours together, how they blend as well. So you're creating another colour. And then, there we go. She looks lovely. So you can see them really coming together like that. So what we can do now, I want one more thing. I'm just going to get my scruffy little bit of paper and I'm just going to get my spray. I'm going to do exactly the same, just lift it up and just do one spray. That was one spray. That's all I needed, the tiniest little bit. Let's just give that a little bit of a blast dry.
I just want to go home and play with this now. You know that, really, really do.
I'm keeping this really simple. You can, you can just keep building up layers, doing things. You could then add something else on, a shape, a wooden shape, a chipboard shape. It's entirely up to you. So I'm just giving that a little bit of blast. Now, my masket is trying to lift itself off, so I can. Now, this is when you see. Can you see how perfectly clean
I love it.
she is? She's absolutely spot on. So we can then come in with the aqua pens, and this is where we're going to go with these. So let me just. Now, you were asking earlier, do I ever use aqua pens straight to cardstock, or do I always do it on
That's right,
paper?
it was, yeah.
This is. I'm going to do a little bit of both. So I'm going to take the tulip. A little bit strong at the moment, so I'm just going to take the tulip and a paintbrush with some. I've just got water in Michelle's tippy cup, and I'm going to really dilute it down, and I'm just going to go over her body. It looks like you could do it even paler.
That
So
looks
we can just,
fab.
now, can you see? This is why I used waterproof ink, because can you see? Absolutely no problem with that ink at all. There we go. So we can just dot that a little bit, because I want it to be quite pale. You can, if you need a little bit more colour round a hairline.
Can you imagine if you'd done that, Corn, for a really special gift tag for a present?
Yeah, exactly. Right, now I'm going to come in with the blue. So this is aquamarine, straight onto here, because I want it quite intense just there. It's going to be a bit darker just here, oops, and just here. And then I can scribble a little bit down, and then I can then just start to dilute it down, and then we can drag that through. So we've got the intensity where it wants to be darker. What a difference just using the right ink pad, because nothing is budging at all. And if you wanted, you could have her hair going into a different colour at the end, or just go with the blue. Let's just, I feel like it's not a little bit, I'm doing this very quickly. You could go, a lot, you could go a lot more than I'm doing. Let's then do her tail. So we're going to come in with the blue, and I'm just doing this direct to get that intensity. So we can come in there, and then once I've done that, I'm going to pick up a little bit and drag that down so it's a bit paler. Once I've done that, we're going to go, let's go purple next. Let's just drag that one down.
Because it's water-based, it's a lot more forgiving, isn't it?
It's very forgiving.
I think, anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Put a bit of purple on the mat, clean my brush, little bit of water, and then drag that one down, and then you can just blend them two together so you can almost not see where they go. I mean, I've got quite a small stamp here, but you could, everything that I'm doing here, you could be doing with a much larger one, with with your canvas. It's entirely up to you. So I'm going to go darker at the end of her tail, just like that. I've already got pink down, so then we can then drag that colour down there straight away, because it's a bigger area. You can see how I can make it a bit more fade quite quickly, and then we can come up into the purple and blend those together. Let's do a little bit. I haven't done much purple. Let's do a little bit. I've just seen a bit of her hair I've missed.
And again, you're using the collection. I know you've used obviously the mermaid stamp and you've coated the card, but you've done that from this collection.
I've done what from this collection?
Like you've used all the elements from this collection.
Oh yeah, everything's from this collection, yes. There we go, sorry I missed a little bit. And that, all I would do then with that, so that's to me looking lovely. And it was key that you mask her up because otherwise all the colours are going to go on there. You can just see it's just bled a little bit. Let's get a little bit of pink over there. And then all I would do, glue in your dispenser, get a few of your gems. I could do with a pair of tweezers, and then I'm just going to pop a couple on here. And do you know what? If you look at it like that, and then watch, and then when you put a couple of gems on, just a few at random. Let's pick up. I've got my gem picker-upper in a minute. Oh, come on, pick up that one. If I could find it, it would just get the bag out the cupboard. There we go. Put one on, then let's get a couple of the middle-sized ones. One of those.
Picking up the pearls with the tweezers, that could be like a game show. Remember we used to have the cube?
Yeah.
And it's, you know, for you need to pick up 10 pearls with a tweezer.
That's it. And then we can even go with one of the tiny pearls. Come on. There, got one there. Just there, look. Put those back in there. And I could put that. And I think to me, just doing simple bits. Oops, I dropped that one. Like adding in your pearls. Put a bit too much glue on there. There we go. It just elevates it. And then this is the one that I've got that's all dry. You can see exactly the same. But I used that same sort of, that water droplet one on the corner, but I haven't got it clean again today to use that a second time. But you can see that's exactly the same, but just, you know, adding in the different ones. So they work really well together. So again, all I did was I just cut it a little bit bigger. This was all cut freehand. There was nothing fancy, you know, no dies or anything. We can put that on there. Let's just use the tacky glue because hopefully that will grab. And then we can put that on there. Push that, and I just did pokey tool. All I did was stick my pokey tool through there to make sure it goes. There we go.
And thanks, even if you don't have tag dies, it's just a rectangle, just cut at the corners, isn't it?
That's all I did. I didn't do anything more than that. Right, let's bring in this one that's dry. Move everything off. So, did you get the paper pads, the ombre paper pads? I love the ombre paper pad. And I just thought it went really, really well. I mean, that's this collection, isn't it?
Yes,
it's the colours of this collection. So I thought I had to use that. And so I'm going to put that on first. And we can put that on just there. Then we're going to go in. Now, I probably should have taken out the centre of this cardstock, but I didn't have. I was getting everything ready and I didn't think it through properly because I'm not showing most of it, and that would have done for quite another good sized project. Pop this, and then you'll see all I've done to this one that's different to the one you see me do is I've added a few, few gems, the Aurora Borealis ones, and a little bit of the glitter glue just on there. We can pop that on. And then all I want to do is, I've got a little bit of ribbon. Can I get the ribbon through? I want it to go that way through. Always come in through the back and then you can do it a bit neater. Come through the back, come on, right through. The hole isn't that, aha, got it. There we go, let's pull that through. There we are, through there. And this was just, I literally just went round my ribbons and I just thought, oh, that works really well. Because it's quite mermaidy, isn't it? I thought that was quite a good find, but I'm sure you've all got plenty of ribbons. And I think I'm actually going to put that on a couple of foam pads. Just grab that Let's put a couple of foam pads behind here.
Can you remember where that stamp came from, Corrine? It's just Why All You Expressions.
This
by
one,
Candy was
Mermaid
asking.
Kisses.
Yeah, Mermaid Kisses, Why All You Expressions. There you go.
There you go. Mermaid Kisses. It's probably quite old now, but, you know, it just worked. And then I'm going to pop that across the middle. And then all the other thing I've done is just using that is I've just popped myself a sentiment on, again, using that collection. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on there. And I'm going to pop that on like that. And I'll turn that round and show you. Now, I just want to show you something else. So that's one way of doing it. Bit of fun, bit of different. If you don't want to do the tag, so this was sort of my prototype one. Again, different stencils, but just with a flat piece. So you can do it flat or shaped. So this is where I started with, and then I went, oh, I fancy changing it a little bit, and changed it to a tag. It's up to you. You can change it all sorts, but I really, really love using this collection.
Beautiful. It is really, really beautiful. I'm telling you, between Wake Up Call and then this show here, demo of the day, it's going to be a tough one for sure. Now you can do what Corrine done within that demonstration or earlier on when it comes to Wake Up Call with the Mermaid Dreams. Now the Mermaid Dreams is giving you your 14-piece collection. So you've got 14 individual components. However, when you start to break it down, you've got so much more. You've got your tricolour aqua, you've then got your tricolour, so that one there being your tricolour brush pen, being the alcohol base. You're then going to be getting your Ocean Song glitter paste. You're getting your champagne metallic pen, that is your metallic paint marker pen. You're getting your tub of gems, you're getting your tub of pearls, you're getting your seashell pink shimmer ink pad, you're getting your huge big tub of your glitter. Then you're getting your chunkier glitter paste, that is your mermaid's tail. You're getting your shimmer spray, that is Call of the Sea. You're getting your Starlight Waves sequins. You're getting your glitter glue, which is the glycerin ocean. You're getting your duet ink pad, which is the sea glass. And then you're getting your tub, 50 grand tub of your luxury gilded flakes, that one being the lilac pool. So that's everything that you're getting when it comes to the Mermaid Dreams. That today's price right there, £48 or $70, is 30% off. That also makes it the best ever price we've ever had when it comes to the Mermaid Dreams. Now this one here comes at the platinum price of £38.40 or $56. Even if you have no intentions to use this in a combined way of mixed media, what I would say is get it and then divvy it out with all your other collections. What I mean by that, put the glitter glue in with your glitter glue that you've got. Put your Gildan flakes in with the Gildan flakes that you've got. Your shimmer ink pad, put it with your shimmer ink pad. See where I'm going with this? Because these are all new colours for the Mermaid Dreams. If you want to then take your duet ink pad, put that with the duet ink pad. Put your tricolour brush with your tricolour brushes. See what I mean? See where we're going with that one there? So it is a good collection to use together, combine it together, but if you've got no intention or you don't feel comfortable yet, get it and then set it with all your other collections by breaking it down. You've got that choice there. It's on Shop the Day for you to check out. You've seen the demonstrations within that one, Corrine done earlier on, plus over the previous weeks and months as well across on our YouTube channel. That's the best place to go. I've just kind of got a generic question when it comes to the foil press and foiling. That was from Phil. So Phil, if you do foil onto cards as such, no, you can't print on top of it after by going through the printer. It's a non-porous surface. It's just going to sit, the ink, printer ink, generic printer ink is just going to sit on the actual foil. It's different from something like a photo paper. So just so that you know, if you're foiling with your foil press, you can't print on top after when it comes to your foil press. Right, we're going to take a couple of minutes to let you check out your baskets. In the meantime, here is our video or VT of what makes Crafters TV so special.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the product.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
Feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
Massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people, and we know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Caroline Hanley on Facebook is saying, thanks Corrine, I've been thinking of switching my dauber pads out to the finger ones, and I didn't know if the duet ink pads could be used with the finger ones or not. Your demo has just answered that one for me.
Brilliant.
There you go. Thank you.
Really
More than
helpful.
welcome. It's great when little things like that. Sometimes, you know, if you're unsure, you maybe don't necessarily ask the question, but it gets answered anyway throughout the actual demonstration. And as Jamie just said as well, you shouldn't be afraid. I'm not saying that you were afraid to ask, but if you ever like, I don't know whether I should ask that question, just ask it. There is absolutely no silly questions. Just silly directors sometimes, that is all. Cheryl's in saying, good morning from a very snowy Seward, Alaska. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Do you think we'll get a white Christmas this year, Corrine?
They're saying possibly, but I'm not sure.
Because it has to be like a flake has to fall within the what do you call it? What the weather place? The Met.
One of the Met
yeah.
places, yeah.
Yeah, within, of course, the 24-hour period. So hopefully, I doubt it, but hopefully. Pat is in on Facebook saying, beautiful card. I had 2 pads of the ombre pads. I had to get the Mermaid Dreams. Love the colour combination together. It's match made in heaven, as Corrine was showing you there beforehand. And Carletta is also saying that is really, really lovely, Corrine. We've got just over about an hour and a half to go, an hour and 15 minutes to go before the end of the show. So if there is anything that you want to ask while Corrine is here, then do make sure that you fire the questions across to Susie, whether of course it is on YouTube or whether it is on Facebook, whatever way you want to send them across, then please do so. Now we're going to have a look at our gold shimmer ink pads. Now this one here is our 8-pack of our gold shimmer ink pads. These just launched with Leanne within our birthday event there. So it's our pigment shimmer ink pad, but it's got that hit of gold, and boy, it's got an incredible hit of gold. £33 or $50. You've got a platinum price of $26.40 or $40. On that today's price, essentially it's working out that you're getting 2 for free. So let's have a look at these ones. So you're going to be getting all 8 of them. So you're getting the peach terracotta. So that's one that you're getting. You're then also going to be getting your secret garden. You're then going to be getting your golden honey. You're also then going to be getting your cosmic purple. Not only that, you're going to be getting your midnight shore. Then we're going to be giving you your flame pink. We're also going to be giving you your gilded sky, and then we're also going to be giving you your majestic ruby. So that is the 8 of them. That's what it looks like on the board. So that's what it looks like face on, but then as you start to tilt, look at that, you've got that gold coming all the way through, that pigment all the way through that ink pad. So yes, they are a pigment ones. You can still use your embossing powders over the top. You can blend, you can layer when it comes to stencils, but you've got all 8 of them. £33, $50. You're saving $14.92 or $21.60. So when you kind of break it up, there is the 2 that are essentially what you're getting for no additional cost on that today's price. But your platinum, £26.40 or $40. You're going to find lots of ideas and inspiration across on our YouTube ever since that you first launched them here during our birthday event with Leanne. I think it was Leanne and Ben the day that they launched them. So they're on shop the day as well as having a look at them in a moment with Corrine. What I would say is please do go back afterwards and watch Wake Up Call with the demonstration that Corrine done then with them, because she's done a demo where it was like 5-6 techniques just with the actual ink pads. But what we can do is we can go and look at them live right now with Corrine across on her side.
Yep, we certainly shall. So what we're going to do is, at first technique I'm going to do is letterpressing. So I'm going to take my folder and I'm just going to add the ink. I'm not pressing too hard because I don't want it to go through. So what I'm doing is I'm just popping it so that it touches the bit that's raised. So this is the front of the card. So if this is the raised bit of the embossing folder, it'll be the depressed side. It'll be the deboss. Yeah, when I've finished. Come on, let me see if I can get this on a little bit harder. There we go. A bit quicker. There we go. So I'm just popping that on there. There's a couple of bits where it's gone through. That's me trying to be quick. So there we go. I can just want to grab this because this has gone a little bit. I don't want it through there. So just give that a bit. Oh, come on, Corrine, you're making a mess of this. Let's just try and do it slowly because I need to. There we are. So we can just add that ink onto there. So the shimmer is going on there. It's not going to harm my ink pad in any way whatsoever. Let me make sure my hands are a bit clean. So all I'm going to do then is I'm going to put my piece of card, which this is a 5x7 embossing folder, so I've just gone slightly smaller. So you could do this with any embossing folder that you've got, and then we can pop it down. And straight away I can see the blue is showing through. It's a 2D embossing folder, so 2D embossing is just your 2 plates. Okay. And I'm going to open up my Gemini for the first time today.
That's true, right enough. Yeah, I've not used that for
I know.
you.
I know, but it's been inks and techniques and things, so I haven't needed to. So there we go. Yeah, and storage. So there we are. So once I put that through, let's get that one out of the way, and then we lift that off. It's picked up a bit because I was rushing, but you can see that's on the deboss, but we can get rid of those other bits in a minute. And then all I want to do then, and that's easy to clean, all I'll do is literally just go, I'll do it a bit better, but you can see straight away like that. That's how clean it is.
Perfect.
Ready to go again. So let's put that there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, move that out of the way, 3 of my ink pads. I've got Golden Honey, Flame Pink and Secret Garden. And then all I'm going to do is, let me just turn this over so I can see them. I'm just going to take these and I'm just going to go over there. Now, unfortunately, I've picked up a little bit of blue where I wanted it to still be white, but it's still working. And again, now this is the hardest bit, is trying to be random. I think random's quite hard. Do you?
It is quite hard, isn't it? So hard.
Yeah.
You try and be random, but sometimes you come a bit too precise.
Yeah. Now, the more ink you put on, the more of the shimmer you're going to see through. So if I come back in with that second coat, you can see that coming through. So then I'm going to come in with my Golden Honey, and I'm going to go on here, and that's more or less touching the top, so I've still got the blue underneath. Let's come, then let's go there. Be completely different to the one that I'll show you in a minute that I've done previously. And let's do a bit there. And then I'm going to take the Secret Garden, which is lovely green, pick that up, and then we can come here with the Secret Garden all the way down there, and then they blend together beautifully. So I always put the colour down first,
okay,
and then you can see go right up to the previous colour, and then you can go back in and then blend them together. Quite strong, quite vivid. I'm sure you could do this lighter if you wanted to, but I was going for quite a strong colour. And then, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? So you just, by bringing those colours, so we've got the blue at the back, and then we've got the other colours at the top. Oh, look at that, I've missed a bit. Missed a bit, as soon as I must have had my hand on it. You just look. But it's not finished until you've stuck it down. So don't worry about that. There we go.
That's it. You can always go back, can't you?
Yeah. Now I'm going to show you the one where I didn't get blue ink on there. And you can see I cut a few bits. But look, I'm going to show you. Can you see how much that is shimmering?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So although I've transferred it with an ink dauber, you know, not finger dauber, an ink dauber, it's still got a lot of shimmer to it. Yeah, that lovely Secret Garden in the middle. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, it's epic.
Absolutely gorgeous. Right, so what we're going to do now, that's going to be the base of my card. I'm just mindful because I want to try and get through before the break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of the Secret Garden, and then just as we did before, we're going to do very similar. We're going to...
And we said in Wake Up Call, they're so juicy, aren't they?
They are.
You can see that on the glass mat.
Yeah. Let's pick up some of the green. So we can just get some of the green. And it's still got lots of shimmer in. Now I've got a bit more than I can see the shimmer there. I'm not going to... If you want to pull it back a bit, you can. Now if I went in, I'm going to go in with Flame Pink. If I go straight in with Flame Pink, where that green is still wet, it'll just go muddy. So just make sure, it doesn't have to be bone dry, but you don't want puddles. Look at that, I don't know if you can see. The gold, as I started to dry it, the gold coming through, and there. Oh look, here, can you see, that pigment is coming through so strong, it's beautiful. So we can do that. Then I'm going to go in very similar with the Flame Pink. There we go. And then water spray.
See if you water it down like you're doing, do you lose any of the gold shimmer?
Well, no, it's there, look. I don't know if you can see. Oh, you can't on the... There is a massive puddle of the shimmer. It's still there.
Yeah,
so long as I pick it back up, I'm going to pick it up there and just overlay that. And then, look at that. Then we can just blot it. You can even, you know, just add it back in. You know, absolutely gorgeous. And look, I can see the shimmer coming there. Right. Time whizzing past. So once you've done that and got that nice and dry, I'm then going to I'm going to really push to get this done in the time, but we'll see how far we can get. I'm going to get my Dotty stencil. There we go. I'm going to get my blue. Where is the blue gone, which we used? So we're going to get the blue and a dauber. Let's come on here. Now remember, these are pigment inks. Oops, didn't want to do that. So they stay wet for longer.
Okay.
So all I'm going to do is come through with the blue. Just, finger dauber is the easiest way. I'm going to trim this down. So I'm just doing it as much as I can. And then pop that through there. Just like that. And take that off. Now, because these are pigment inks, we can come in with our embossing powder, which is here. Sprinkle that over the top and then heat set it. Can you see?
That looks so cool.
Yeah, looks lovely, doesn't it? And then we can, I'm going to do one more thing, just literally cut down a piece of card because I was going to do a shape and then I've just changed it. Also on the show, we've got some sentiments. So let's go in with our Dotty tape pen just to give us a bit of stick. We can pop that on there. My sentiment, I'm going to come in just here. Pop that on there. Pick that up. Let's grab, I'm going to do it with, because these are pigment, I'm going to just do it with my waterproof.
Okay.
Because, you know, they might have more water in than anything else. So pop that onto there and then pop that on and then stamp. Now, this is going to look a little bit harsh like that because it's white. So we can then look at that.
Wow.
Looks amazing, doesn't it? So just taking that and then taking a blending brush, we can then get the flame pink that we used earlier, oops, on this. So all the colours are the same. Pick up the ink and then come round the outside, just like there. Absolutely. Just blend it through. We can see just like, oh, I've got ink everywhere. And then all of those need to be put together. And I'm going to pop these together, then I can throw back to Craig for 2 minutes while I stick everything down. So we can put that on there. We can pop our waves. Then we can pop our border on. And then I've got my matte layer to pop on like that with a little bow. And how about like that?
Smart.
All with those Shimmer Inkpads, just showing you how you can bring them out and how you can liven it up and it adds that sparkle. I'll stick all those bits down while you just do your bit and then we'll come back and have a look at it.
That is brilliant. That is so good. Something completely different when it comes to, of course, the card, the project, the colour when it comes to the Gold Shimmer ink pad. Let's have a look at them. These are the 8 that you're going to be getting if you choose to go for them. If you've not already gone for the 8 Shimmer ink pads with the gold, that's the Gold Shimmer ink pad. So you can see the colours that you are getting, all 8 of them there. It's giving you the Cosmic Purple, the Midnight Shore, the Flame Pink, you're getting the Gilded Sky, you're getting your Peach Terracotta, you're also then going to be getting your Secret Garden, you're getting your Golden Honey and also your Majestic Ruby. So all of those are coming within that 8-pack, £33 or $50. You're saving $14.92 or $21.60. If you're platinum, that's then going to come down to $26.40 or $40. Or of course, this is going to be your first purchase after joining Club Inspire, 20% off your first order, which means your Gold Shimmer ink pad bundle will come to you for $26.40 or $40. It's all on there on the website, .co.uk, .com or .eu. Last hour to go. Last hour to go on this Tuesday. It's the last hour of myself and Corrine. However, you are going to have Ben and Michelle for the remaining 3 days, the last 3 days of Crafters TV before we take our little bit of a break for the Christmas and New Year holidays, before we all return again on the 2nd of January. 2nd of January is going to be starting with Debbie and Lily in the morning, and then it's going to be Debbie and Debbie for the remaining of that first day. And then as the day goes on, the team are going to start to then appear. I'm going to be back on Crafters TV on the 4th of January. However, I will be popping up within Hobby Maker in the UK in between them, just like Corrine is as well. A little bit of a mouthful there. But when it comes to that last hour there, that first hour, sorry, we did have a look at the Mermaid Dreams, and we also had a look at our gold Shimmer Inkpad. A lot of love for what Corrine was just showing there within both of the demonstration. You've got Cheryl saying that is so pretty. Beth is saying, love the random colour. It's different for us when it comes to the colourways, but it looks absolutely fab, which it absolutely does. Jeffrey saying good evening, Craig and Corrine and the fabulous and super CCTV crew. Happy holidays to all. A couple of questions that I'll send to Corrine just shortly. We'll go into the next one first, and then we'll do the questions all together. Christina saying, eek, just had an email to say my Academy of Colour has been dispatched. So excited. Excellent. Love when you get that dispatch email. Carlette is also saying that is beautiful, Corrine, which it absolutely is. So
go. I've just finished sticking it down. There we go.
How cool is that? And
I don't know where that's come from. Dean just went, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. I wasn't sure. It is very different. It's when you're doing inky ones, they do come out very different. I mean, obviously, the two things we've done, obviously two different collections, but applying inks in different ways, adding texture in different ways, you know, with the heat embossing, inking round, it's just a different way to do things. Two different ones. Both of those would be classed as mixed media if you wanted to, because we're using lots of different mediums, embossing folders and inks, embossing powder, you know, gilding, what's it? Glitter paste, thank you. Couldn't think what the word was. You know, all sorts of different mediums on there. So yeah, it's whatever you want. It's maybe a bit different.
It really is, but it works an absolute treat. Works really, really well, and you can do that with the Gold Shimmer ink pads as well. Remember, you can always go back afterwards, recap and see what Corrine done there. But the next one that we're going to have a look at is the Timeless Leaves. Now, this is a collection from Sheena. Now, with this collection here, it is just the stamps. So they had originally come out with folders and dies as well. However, this is just the set of the stamps. But boy, you can still get creative when it comes to these. What we'd always say as well, across on Facebook, have a look at the Inkette group that Sheena does, or Sheena has there. Incredible design team that Sheena's got, as well as many of you that just love to share your makes with Sheena's projects. So the Inkettes, have a look across there. Join that group, you get added in, and then you can see all the ideas and inspiration from Sheena and the whole team. And you're going to see ideas and inspiration from the Timeless Leaves. So as I said, this is 4-piece collection, 29 stamps, it's all stamps. This is a saving of 50% on that today's price. $35.41 when it comes to the 4 sets here. Then when it comes to the 4 sets, you are going to be getting your winter woodland. So you've got jam-packed full of the stamps. So if I bring that one in that way, so you can see the stag with, of course, your actual leaf outline. You've got your stag, and then you've also got a few embellishment stamps with your sentiment. Not only that, you're then going to be getting your spring blossom. So you've got your spring blossom. Let's turn it on its side so you can see that image that you've got. Love the imagery within that outer edge of the leaf. Embellishment stamps as well as additional sentiment stamps. You're then also getting your summer days. Now when it comes to the summer days, if we turn that on its side, you can see then you've got exactly that, the summer days. However, if you start to colour them within the autumnal colours, then of course that could work well for the autumn days. Going with your blues and your silvers, it could be your winter, of course. So you can absolutely change the time of the year depending on the colour that you use. And then last but by no means least, when it comes to this set, you're going to get the Nature's Harvest stamp. So that one's giving you the squirrel, turning it on its side. That gives you that full imagery of the squirrel, the leaves, in the middle of that larger leaf outer edge as well. So you got your squirrel stamp, then you've got your additional sentiment stamps, 29 stamps in total. It's 4 sets, but it's giving you 29 stamps. Remember, it is just the stamps. It had originally come out with dies and also folders, but within this one here, within that price, it's just the stamps that you've got, but you can still do incredible cards and projects. Incredible card and projects at an incredible price, £35.41. That comes then down at your platinum price of £28 or $32.80. For you guys across Central Europe, your details are there on .eu. Just go there and all your prices within euros will be there for you to have a look at. While you're across on the website, have a little look when it comes to Shop the Day. Also have a look at that winter sale as well. But what we can do, actually, let's just have a very quick look here on the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.eu. There's your winter sale. Have a look, click on there, up to 70% off. When you click onto there, you're going to find lots and lots and lots and lots. You're going to find crafty products that are paper craft, soft crafts. You're going to get paper pads, colour and mediums. You're going to get pom-poms. You're going to get storage. You're going to get acetate as well. You're going to get toppers. All that is there. Go at the bottom and then click onto load more. Keep clicking load more until you come to the very end. Put them into your basket, go into your account, log in, and then of course your prices within your Club Inspire will be taken off as well. So have a look there while you're across on the website, but also have a look at Shop the Day. That features everything that we've looked at from today within Wake Up Call, within Craft Your Stash, and then of course within the current show that we're on, which is Launch Party. But now we can go back to Corrine, where we're going to have a look at some finished samples anyway when it comes to that Timeless Leaves collection.
Yeah. Now I want to show you these because obviously these finished samples were created when the whole collection was available. So you might struggle to do these leaves in the background, but this one is just the stamp. Stamped, and then you could follow, because there's actually an outline, just follow the outline to fussy cut it out just like that. So you know it's still possible to do, and the same with this one. Just create an embossed background just like that, and then just fussy cut out the stamped image. So this one as well, a great tip if you are fussy cutting. This one doesn't say who's done this one. Whoever's done this one has gone round with a gold metallic pen. Now, if you have fussy cut with it, that's going to neaten up the look of that fussy cutting, so it's a really good tip. But if you don't, if you buy it as it is, I mean, look at that. So once it's been stamped, you can then just go round the outline with your white pen and also your inks to really do that. And that is lovely coming off the page. So really, really effective way. Then we have the one here. I'm just going to get them all out because I can never remember which one is which. This one is Spring Blossom. So again, you know, we've got the leaf shapes in the background. You can make some leaf shapes if you wanted, but just using the sort of the minor stamp rather than the main stamp. So you've got the main stamp, but the minor ones look lovely. And again, with this one here. So these are all of the minor stamps here used to create the background, and then we've cut this out. So again, you'll be able to cut that out once you go around the stamp, because if I show you the stamp, if I just lift this up here, stuck down here, if I show you the stamp, if I show you here, it's got a solid line. I don't know if they can, let's see if I can find a white background to put that on. There we go. Can you see? There is a solid line. So once you've stamped, you're going to be able to quite easily fussy cut that out. Or the other thing you could do is lay your stamp down clean, draw around the outline of your stamp first in pencil, then stamp, cut out on the pencil line, and then just rub out any pencil. That might be an even easier way to do it. So you could do that. And again, just like that. No embossing folders used on this one, just using those beautiful, beautiful images. But I had to show you this one because this one, again, is just using the individual elements to create something that is truly, truly beautiful. I do think that is stunning. Sheena's got a very talented design team to be making all of these. So yeah, if you want them, don't think that because when you look at the pack and it mentions the leaf and the die and the embossing folder, there is so much you can do even without those. So please don't feel it's an inferior collection without them. You're going to still be able to get through lots of lovely techniques.
Awesome. It was just a couple of, was there 2 questions there, or at least what? 2 questions there, Corin, I'll just fire across. So Cleo G on YouTube is saying, when it comes to the ink pads, can I store my ink pads upside down, or is it not a good idea?
I don't think you need to. I don't know why you want to. They are very juicy and, well, I've just put them all away. I'm trying to be organised and tidy up. There we go. They're very, very spongy. So when you press, you're pressing down and you go, look, I mean, just on my pokey tool, you can see how much ink's coming out. They are really, really spongy. I don't think you need to store them upside down. Also, you know, they might leak a bit because they are so juicy. I've found with Crafter's Companion, whether it's the shimmer ones, the water reactives, the quick dries, I've never stored any of my ink pads upside down. Really don't find with Crafter's Companion that I need to.
Perfect.
You're only doing it to drop the ink to the surface, and it's not needed.
No, the only way I would do it is if it's on its last legs, it's really nearly dried out. But then, even then, I've not had to do, well, my water reactive and that quick dry I've had over, well, near 5 years now. I'm just looking at our set over there. I've got mine for about, coming up for 5 years, and I'm still on the original set, and none of them I've stored upside down.
No.
YOU Expressions by Candice is the only question we've got for now, is saying, with the Shimmer ink pads, if you stamp with them, can you dry them with a heat gun?
Yes. So, when I did this one, and I didn't show you all, when I did the background, I dried it before I did the blue, because I didn't want the embossing powder to stick to that wet ink behind. So it's the same with a stamping. If you did that, then once you've stamped with it, just heat dry it and it will dry. Yeah, no problem whatsoever.
Awesome, brilliant.
You don't have to emboss, you can just heat dry.
Okay, excellent, that's good to know. Now, when it comes to some of the things we've already been looking at, we're actually going to go back to the Mermaid Dreams collection and have a look at that one there. Really, really popular today, which I'm not surprised. Always popular when we bring it on air and we have a look at it. However, with today, it's the best ever price that we've had when it comes to this collection here. On that today's price, £48.70, you're saving 30%. Now, when it comes to the money, you're saving $22.36 or $31.30. The money saving always resonates more to me than it does percentage-wise, but you've got that both there, 30% saving or $22.36 or $31.30. If you are platinum, however, that's going to come down to £38.40 or $56. As I keep saying all the way throughout today, of course, for you guys across Central Europe, you just need to go to your website, which is .eu. Now, when it comes to that collection here, that does consist of your tricolour aqua pens. So you've got your tricolour aqua pens here up at the top. Now, these are water-based, so you can then come along and you can then blend with them, you can mix other colours, you can draw them out, shade with them, but you've got the 3 colours here. If you're just tuning in, all the colours here are new to this collection here. So it's not as if you're going to see them elsewhere within our colouring range. They're all new just for this collection. Then you've got your tricolour. So that one there is your tricolour brush pen. Now, with those colours here, with the brush pen, which is the burgundy barrel, means these 3 colours are from 3 different colour families, but they still blend well together. Not all different colour families will blend, but Leah and the team at Spectrum Noir with Leanne has worked out the ones that does blend, and this is one of the pens here. Then when it comes to all of the additional ones here, you've got your glitter paste being your Ocean Song, you're getting your champagne metallic paint marker, you're getting your tub of your crystal drops, you're getting your Mermaid Dreams Pearl, your Shimmer Inkpad being the seashell pink, you're getting your big tub of your iridescent glitter there that you can see. You're then going to be getting your chunky glitter, so that's your mesmerising glitter paste, that's being your mermaid tail. You're getting your shimmer spray, so that one is Call of the Sea. You're getting your sequins, which is your starlight waves. Your glitter glue, which is your glisten ocean. You're getting your duet ink pad, which is the sea glass, and then you're also going to be getting your tub of luxury gilding flakes, which is the lilac pool. As I said there at the start, all of these are new colours for this collection here. And if you're not quite comfortable yet or confident yet in doing the mixed media and bringing elements together, get this collection and then add the glitter glue with your glitter glue set, use your duet, with your Duet Shimmer Inkpad, so they're going to work with the collections that you've already got. Works well with that colour, all tied together, £48.70, giving you a saving of 30%, where that is the best ever price that we've done. And then if you are platinum, however, that comes down to £38.40 or $56. So we're going to continue to look at this collection with Corrine right now and see what she's going to do.
We're going to do something a bit different. I'm going to pick up a few elements that we haven't picked up first. So the first one I'm going to use is my gilding flakes. Oh, I watched you on your live with your gilding flakes. It was so tidy, Craig. I was so envious.
It's not often I do that with my gilding flakes.
Can you remember what it was? You did it. You had them in a big pot, and you did it straight over, and everything went. And I was like, oh my! I had gilding flake envy. I really did, because it was just so tidy. Right. So all I've done, take a rectangle of card, and I started to put some red liner tape on. Absolutely no sequence to that at all. Just doing random bits. So I'm going to take a little bit more. So I'm going to pop it onto this end. Just wanted to show you how easy it is to do. So what I tend to do is go a little bit over the edge of my card to begin with. So I'm trying to make... Now, if you do them at exact intervals, then any one that you miss and you get out of sync is going to really, really glare. So what you need to do is make sure that there is no pattern to it, you know, no sequence. So if you've got no sequence, it can't look wrong when one's a little bit closer to another.
Good tip, yeah.
Yeah. If you try to do them all the same, and one goes and one's not quite straight, or one's not right, it'll show. So yeah. I'm trying to make... Why is this not sticking? I've just been using it. There we go. Let's put that on there. There we go. So just pop these on like this. I'm just literally adding red liner tape just to there. And then another one. Then I'm going to go in with my wider one. Just make it a slightly bigger gap so that it looks right. And then my final one, I'm going to go in with my 12mm. I do like my 12mm. And I'm going to put a piece of 12mm just there. There you go. There we go. So once I've done that, burnish that down, just like that, turn it over, and then you can just then turn it over, and then keeping your scissors against the edge of the card, cut off all of those bits. So we can just take those off just like that, and that we've now got it neat. And the great thing is Crafter's Companion scissors are non-stick as well, so nothing sticks to it. But it does stick to your fingers. So that's where I am. I've got red liner stuck to my fingers. Now, one of the things people always say, oh, blimey, it really is stuck to me. There we go. One of the things people say about red liner is, how do you do the backing? So what I did was I put a piece of red liner tape on to a piece of card. So this is just a scrap bit, and take the backing off. So now, you see, that's what I'm going to do. When I start peeling this, I'm going to take each one off and touch it onto there, because you know that's static. Haven't you ever done that? Oh, I do that all the time. Just get a piece of scrap out of the bin and put a piece of red liner on, and then, look, it's not going everywhere.
No, it's not.
Yeah, often do that. There we go. So all I'm doing now is just taking the backing off my red liner. So gilding flakes like what I call a dry adhesive. So if you use a wet adhesive, then you need to leave it to more or less dry. So you've got your gilding flakes glue, but you almost leave it till it goes tacky rather than wet. So red liner is one of the best. If what you want to do is in straight lines, it's one of the best mediums, in my opinion, to use for gilding flakes. I just think it really, really works.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really does work.
So we can take this off just on here. Whether I should have done this in 2 halves, I don't know, but never mind, I haven't. So now I can just pick that up. It's got all my bits of red liner on. That's going to go in the bin. I'm perfect. So if I was at home, I would do this in a little box, but I didn't bring my little box with me. but never mind. So let's have a look in here. Luxury Gilding Flakes, and we called it Lilac Pool. Isn't that beautiful? And then all I'm going to do is take these and put them on here. Now, I don't completely cover it because when we burnish, it's going to fill in all of those little gaps. So all I'm doing is just an approximate covering on there. Otherwise, you're chasing gilding flakes for the next hour or two. And I want to go home at 8 o'clock and not spend 15 minutes cleaning the table, because otherwise Michelle would tell me off when she next sees me. Don't worry if it looks like a lot's coming out of the tub, because it's a bit like your gilding pastes, glitter pastes, that, you know, a lot's going to go back in.
Yes, exactly.
So you put that on. There we go. Again, you always think it doesn't look right. Then get a little sponge. If you haven't got our set with the sponge in, I actually have just bought cheap baby sponges, or even those green washing up sponges. It's just sponge with a little bit of texture. Now look at this. I'm just rubbing it in to the tape. And then all I do is I rub across between, you know, to get that nice straight line. I'm just going to take that all down there so it comes off the card. There we go. And look at that. Now, we'll go in with an anti-static bag in a minute. You could do that beforehand if you wanted to, so it didn't stick where you don't want it to. And then all I'm doing is just burnishing it down. If I missed a little bit, I can go back, just drag them along, and then there we go. Now you can see at one point the edges aren't very neat, so all you do is go in with a sponge and just burnish them off. So what I'm going to do is take that, get those off. You can see I'm just going to get rid of the majority of this. Don't sneeze, don't cough, don't have a fan on, whatever.
That's the thing that always catches you out.
I am nowhere near as tidy as you were the other night, Craig. You just blew my mind with how tidy those were. But that, I think, is because you had a big tub, wasn't it? I had a big tub. That's exactly it. I had a big tub to decant them all into. Yeah. You had, I don't know how many tubs you had in there, because there was some serious gold. The gold, there was about 4 tubs in there. Was there? Mm-hmm. I thought there was a lot. Can I just say 2 of them, I got from the company to, of course, demo with, and the other 2 I bought myself as well. So, did you? Yeah, it was 4 tubs worth of gold. I'm just looking. So what I also can do, look, I'm just going in with that might be why my anti-static bag was a bit glittery this morning. Ah, okay, I'm just going in and just taking off that. There you go, that's got that much clean. Static bag's a little bit dirty, but I can clean that. That will clean off. And then you can just brush all those bits off. I've made some lovely purple glitter. Yeah, I have got a glittery jumper, but it's one of the last demos. But look at that now. That's so not cool, going to scratch off. No. That's not going to peel off. That is, you have got gorgeous gilding flakes. Now, if you have some other gilding flakes, you know what Craig just said earlier about mixing, if you'd want to break your Mermaid Dreams down and put the gilding flakes with your other gilding flakes, maybe you want to use it with the gold. What you can do is take off alternate pieces of your red liner, put your pink on, then once you burnish those down, then take off the red liner from s'more and then put another colour down. So you can actually have that as mixed colours. So it works really well. So just to show you one that I've previously done, and yes, here's one I made earlier. All I've done now is just added in a few of the crystal droplets. Just added on a few. But otherwise you can see, I think if I turn it round that way, they're almost identical. So yeah. Really, really close match. So let's just put that back on there. Okay, so now I want to show you. I wish somebody would come in and just clear up for me between bits. There we go. Right, I'm going to take my aqua pen and we're going to do some stamping with it. So let's do that. What is that piece of card? That's just a scrap, so I can use that. I'm going to put that on here. And then I've got a piece of watercolour card. And I'm just going to get my brush. And I'm going to go, I'm almost going to dry it, and I'm just going to brush over very, very, you can hardly tell there's any water on there. That is the tiniest little bit. Yeah, that'll do. And then I'm going to go in and look for a stamp. So the stamps I found were some that we released quite recently. These were with our paint palettes.
Yeah, the Moonbeam and Sunbeam.
That's the one, exactly. I love them. So I've got the butterfly out of there. This one is beautiful as well. They all are. So I'm going to take that, and then I'm just going to get my pen. And I'm just going to come down here, and I'm going to do blue first. Onto there. Then I'm going to go purple next. So straight on with the pen. You're not going to, it's not, these are water-based pens, they're aqua pens, so it's not going to do any harm at all to your stamp. And then I'm going to come in with the purple. There we go. Just like that. Not purple, that's pink. I've just done purple. Right. There we go. Now there's a couple of different ways to do this. You could get your water mister, and you could, I think you need to come face on a minute, Jamie, if you could. What you can do, spray it in the air, and then just waft it under, so it just sort of gets a few hints. Or huff. I always see our Leanne huff, and it just makes sure that they are activated. And then I'm just going to go in there. As you say, rocker block are brilliant for this. And what will happen is, it will just slightly bleed. Can you see how those colours are just bleeding into each other? There we go, you can see. Come back in. Now, each time you just got to just put your inks back on, but it doesn't take, because you've already got some on, it really, really doesn't take long.
I really need to do this more with my aqua pens.
Yeah.
Never do it as much as I should.
Yeah, you're gonna be up crafting till very late, aren't you?
I am.
There we go. There we are. Let's just, that worked quite well. So just spritz it up in the air and just catch the little bits. And then we're going to come in with, actually I put a piece of card under there on purpose. There we go. Let's come off here, just there. And you can see it just looks amazing, doesn't it? And then let's go again. Oh, Jamie says he likes to colour. I think that it was, you know, our Leanne did it on purpose, colours that were going to blend and work really well together. So we've done some quite different techniques through the day, haven't we? We've really sort of pushed our products to, you know, to different levels, to, you know, to do different things. So yeah, let's just spray that in the air just to activate it a little bit. Which way have we gone? I want to try and do it in different directions. And what I love about it is coming off the edge of the page. So I've done that there, but I didn't, oh, it has taken off the top, I thought. I can just, this one, I can actually just do that bit and that bit. And then, can I fit another one in? Let's just come in just there. And then we could just go, oh, let's just do a little bit of the tail end just here. Oops, throwing them away. And then a little bit just there. And then I could just come in right on that corner, just there. And there we go.
That's
Look
brilliant.
at that. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
Really, really gorgeous. What you can do as well is you could always come in with a little bit of your spray. I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to lift it up. I like that. That does look nice like that. I am going to lift it up. I am just going to just catch it. Oh, that's nice and fine. I like that. I've just got the finest blue mist over there. Really, really lovely. And so let that dry. And then the other bit I would do is I love these sequins. You said something about like petrol and water.
Oil and water.
Oil and water, that was
Yeah.
what you said.
Yeah.
Oil and water, and they are. That is exactly how I think of them. So I'm just going to get a couple of those. And, oh, I've got a few more than a couple here.
If you do see oil and water, you see all the different colours that just seem to burst out from them.
Yeah. Let's just put a few little bits of glue just there. These will be easy, I think, to pick up. I know, so I said, but it's not proving too difficult. Just put a couple of these just on here. It's all about adding that texture and dimension. Do that, and then the other little bit I would do is, I've had them out, oh there they are, the crystal drops, and I just want to find a couple of the really tiny ones here. There we go, one, let's just pick up a couple of those. There we go. I am going to need such a good scrub down when I finish today, but it's all been good fun. I've really enjoyed it.
It's only Michelle tomorrow, so I wouldn't worry about it.
I meant me.
Oh, you?
I meant me. I was just telling you how I got my car lovely and clean yesterday. You know what it's going to look like. I've got a light on my Hoover at home, and I'm convinced Colin to Hoover up upstairs the other day, and he went, your side of the bed, when the Hoover goes past, you know, it's got like, not headlights, but you know, it lights up at the front. He said, it just picks up all the glitter. He said, your side of the carpet on our bed is covered in glitter. I went, yeah, because I just shed it when I go, you know, when you come to bed at night and you take off your clothes and I just shed glitter. Can't be helped.
For me, it's the back and the foam pads.
Oh, do you find them everywhere?
That's what it is for me, yeah.
Do you find them all over the place?
Find them everywhere. Find them everywhere. And you...
Right. So once that's dry, I've got one here that I have dried. There you go. And I've just, this is one that I just sort of spritzed again to get it a bit, bleed those edges, and you know, you can do it lots of different ways. And I'm going to pop that again. I've done it all day. I've just mounted onto black card. You know, if you're buying any of these, all I can say is make sure you've got plenty of black card in, because you really, really will use it. So I'm going to mount that on black card. I'm going to pop this one on onto black card as well.
I think with this collection, black just works
It
perfectly.
does, doesn't it? There we go, we can pop that on there. I've got a card base, just card base I made up. I've started making quite a lot from A3 card, because when you're doing things like this, they often do come out a little bit bigger, don't they? I think when you're trying to do these sorts of things. I can pop that on there. Let's just make sure that's straight. There we go. So I've got my gilding flakes, my crystal drops. Let's just make sure that one is stuck down. I put foam on the back of here. And again, I tend not to go straight. I like the effect. And then the only other thing I'm going to do is I've just put foam on one side so that I can then just put a little blob of glue, and then all I'm going to do is pop that on there. I don't need any extra bows or anything, because I have got loads of different elements all just shining through there. So you've got the pens, you've got the sequins, the crystals, the gilding flakes. You've got them all. You've got them all. There we are.
How cool is that? What a great way to use all those different components from that Mermaid Dreams collection. Let's have a little recap when it comes to that Mermaid Dreams collection here, because you're going to get it today. Best ever price that we've had the Mermaid Dreams collection. On that today's price, you're saving 30%, £48 or $70. And this is going to give you all of what we've got when it comes to, of course, this board just here. So what we've then got is we've got our tricolour aqua, we've got our tricolour brush pens. Not only that, we've got our Ocean Song, we've got our Champagne being our metallic paint marker, we've got our Gems, we've got our Perils, we've got our Shimmer Inkpad being the Seashell Pink, we've got the Glitter Sea Spray, so that's your tub of glitter, Mesmerising Glitter, that one being your Mermaid Tail, just giving you a little hint to maybe a launch that's coming in January when it comes to chunky glitter paste. We've got Shimmer Spray there being called the Sea. We've then got the Sequins, which is a starlit wave. So that's the one I was saying, it's like that oil on water effect with the colour. Got the Glitter Glue being the Glittering Ocean. We've got the Duet Inkpad being the Seagrass, and we've also got the Luxury Gilden Flake. That was one of many components that Corrine just used there a moment ago, and that is the Lilac Pool. So that's everything within that Mermaid Dreams collection. It's 14-piece, but as you can see there, you've got an absolute abundance of components all together. Now, you're going to get that for £48 or $70, but if you're platinum, that's then going to come down to £38.40 or $56. And for you guys in Central Europe and your euros, you just need to, of course, go across to your website.eu. You are going to find them on Shop the Day, but what we're going to do is we're going to have a little look when it comes to CTV, and we'll be back just in a couple of minutes.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What does she do?
Exactly how he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action. Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze.
There once was a man who was very crafty. His name was Craig from Carnoustie. He joined the team on Crafters TV. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He wanted to prove he was the man, but he lost at Craft Wars to Leanne. But 2 weeks later he beat Jan. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He did so well on Crafters TV, Sarah sent him off to Germany, where he did some work for QVC. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty men come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. His crafting skills, they aren't half bad. In fact, I'd say they're totally rad. That's mainly down to his favourite foam pads. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty men come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. The crafters, they loved him a lottie for his charm and skill. They went quite putty, they nicknamed him the Hardy Scotty. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty men come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. In the crafting world, he's standing tall. He's the best Scottish crafter of them all. Catch him Monday to Friday on his wake-up call. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Adriana's in saying hello from San Antonio, Texas, of course, where my favourite of all time WWE superstar is from, Shawn Michaels. Although he's now in Florida now, but it's just thought we'd let you know that. And I know I'll let you know that every single time, Adriana. A lot of love for that card that Corrin just done there a moment ago, one of which was just saying, a lovely card, Corrin, and that's what many of you are saying. When it comes to that demonstration, nice to see how you can then start to layer up and do it, and even then start to colour with the actual tricolour aqua pens. Like myself, sometimes, it's not that I forget to do it, but sometimes it just, it just escapes my mind to actually be using them in that sort of way. Right, we've got about just under 20 minutes left of the show, so we're going to have a look at our Explorer kit before we get started when it comes to the vote. Now, this is bonkers. This is absolutely bonkers, because when it comes to your cardstock, now when it comes to your 60 sheets of your cardstock, this here in the UK is worth $12.99 or $14.99. So that one being $12.99 or $14.99. But look at your price. Look at your today's price. Your £15 or $25, or look at your platinum price, £12 or $20. That's going to give you your cardstock, your 60 sheets of your white multipurpose. It's going to give you your square, although it's a rectangle, blending tool with 2 of the replacement heads. You're then going to get your 4-pack of your rocker blocks. You're then also going to be getting Giggle More, Worry Less. You're also then going to be getting Good Things Take Time. You're also then going to be getting Dream More, Work Harder. You're also going to be getting Think Happy Thoughts. And you're also then going to be getting Breathe In, Breathe Out for £15 or $25. £15, $25, you're saving over 70%. Platinum price comes down to £12 or $20 for all of that, and your cardstock alone is worth $12.99 or $14.99.
That's mad.
That is mad.
And it doesn't compute, does it? It doesn't make sense.
Not at all.
You're like, how can that be? But It is.
It is.
Get it while it's there, because it might not be tomorrow.
No, and you're going to have a look at it, aren't you?
I am. So I have just quickly cut out a couple of pieces of that multi-purpose cardstock. So you need absolutely brilliant. And I popped it onto my stamping mat, and I put Make Today Amazing. Now, these look beautiful. I like them. You can heat emboss them in white and then go over them with a colour wash. You can do so many different techniques with these. You can emboss, heat emboss them. I'm just going to go in here with a quick dry ink, which I think works really, really well. So I can pop that onto there. Quick dry inks, it's amazing how they work, because you can put that on. They are magic, aren't they? You put that on there, you touch that, and it's dry, look, it doesn't smudge.
No.
It really doesn't, it just needs another coat. I think this one might be quite a new stamp.
Can I just say as well, the details on the screen, it says a 6-pack. Now, you're getting 6 stamps. It's actually 9 elements in total.
Right.
Because you're getting your 6 stamps, then you're getting your card, your blending tool, and your rocker block.
Wow.
So I just want to let you know that, yeah.
Wow, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, 9 pieces.
So let's just do a second coat of that, hence why I'm using my stamping platform, and look at that. Look at how clear that is. So I could go in with all my techniques, I could do my spatting, I could blend around the edge, I could do all sorts on there. But I just want to show you another one, just to show you how universal they are. So I'm going to stick that one on. Let's just peel that off. And then I'm going to come in here with Good Things Take Time. Again, I think this is a new stamp. This hasn't been off this plastic sheet. These are new stamps. There we go.
I've not known them to be featured a lot on Crafters TV.
No, maybe not. Maybe that's what it is. Pick them up. Again, like I say, you could be doing all your different techniques with these, so we can then... I'm going in with our gold shimmer ink pads that we've been using today. Yeah, these are the right ones. This is one, I did use this a tiny little bit. I didn't use a lot of this one. Midnight Shore. What a gorgeous, gorgeous green this is. Isn't that lovely? And so all that gold shimmer is going to come out. We can put that on there. I can see the gold shimmer through the stamp. It's just beautiful. So I might do a second coat. Yeah, just want to pick up a bit more. Now, as somebody was asking, if you don't want to heat emboss, just blast it with your heat gun and that will dry it. So, pigment inks don't have to be heat embossed, but they look amazing if you choose to do that. Put that on there, let it settle, and then down it goes again. Just remembering it was just on that side, I hadn't quite got enough, had I? Just pressing that down, and there we go. So all I would do now, just take my embossing powder. I can see that, you might not be able to see it, I can lift it up in a minute. The gold is so clear. We can pop that onto here. Just clear embossing powder, that's all I need. There was a little bit of tape on there. Just wiggle that off, there we go. And then I can just come around there. There we go. Now, it just dulls it down a little bit, but that's only because it's got the white powder on the top. Put that on there, and then you can heat emboss through there. And when that starts to go, just takes a minute. I'm not going to hold it in one place, otherwise it could scorch. But as soon as that gets warm, come on, you're starting to go. We'll get there in a minute. There we go, it's chaining. It's turning, there we go, look at that. And I'm seeing the greens, I'm seeing the golds. Can you see it? Really? I'm just going to lift this up in a minute so that you can see.
Never get fed up watching it melt.
I mean, if you've got dies at home that are going to cut out shapes, that's going to look even better than just a regular square. But I would just quickly put this together. There we go. And then I'm going to put that round there so that you can look at the shimmer. Even though we've got the shine on the top, but you've got the shimmer underneath as well. I'm just going to do one more thing with that. I just suddenly had a thought what would look really, really good. Well, let's do it this way.
Yeah.
I'm thinking on my feet here. So let's grab the water Let's get the larger brush. Let's put some ink on the mat, just there.
Once Corinne's done this, we'll do a demo of the show, and then it's going to be a quick demo of the day.
Okay, we'll go nice and quick. Let's pick up this, and let's just... I haven't even used watercolour card, I've just used regular card. Now, I know I say normally you must use your watercolour, but I'm not going in too heavy at all. And then we can go over. I just think the green on top of the green with the yellow as well will look brilliant. So let's just come in with this, and then there we go. Let's pick up a little bit of the green to blend across the middle. And then how about like that? Give it a quick dry. Can you see?
Wow. Gives it that resist.
It does.
How fab's that?
Beautiful resist. There we go. So just different ways to use those stamps. There we go.
Brilliant.
Just wanted to show you lots of different ways.
Yeah, no, and it's a good way to see that, and also using the gold Shimmer Inkpads once again. Corinne, if you don't mind, if you could line up
They're
your
all
mix
ready, yes.
from this show.
1, 2, 3. I had to think about that. Okay. So, first one, Mermaid Dreams. So you can see on there, making the little tag, using the pastes. We use lots on there. Then we use the Shimmer Inkpads with the embossing folder and doing some heat setting and using one of those sentiments from that fantastic deal. And then thirdly, number 3, again, is back with the Mermaid Dreams, using the gilding, flakes, the gems, the pens, however you want to use that. So 3, 2, or 1.
Excellent. You literally have a moment or two to get that vote in. Susie T will send that across, and then we'll do demo of the day. Let's have a little recap here when it comes to the mindful quote. So this is the set, the Explorer kit that Corinne was just doing a little demonstration there to show you how to use them. When it comes to that price, again guys, £15 or $25. Look at your platinum price is £12 or $20. Let's look back at that today's price and think, you've got your 60 sheets of your white multi-purpose cardstock. This on its own is worth $12.99 or $14.99. And look at the price, unreal. But then even if you bring in your Rocker Blocks, your 4-pack of Rocker Blocks, they're worth $9.99 or $13.99. Which is exceptional. But then you're getting everything else. You're getting your rectangle blending tool with the 2 foam replacement heads. You're getting Breathe In, Breathe Out, being one of the stamps. You're getting Think Happy Thoughts, which is just like from Peter Pan. You've then got Dream More, Work Harder, that you've got there. You've then got Good Things Take Time. It's the one that Corinne just done a quick demonstration with. And then Giggle More, Worry Less. I don't think we can possibly do that any more than we do when it comes to Crafters TV. But that's your 6 stamp sets, plus you've then got your cardstock, your Rocker Blocks, and your blending tool as well. So that's giving you them £15. Cardstock is worth £13 or $15, but then your today's price for all of that is your Explorer kit, and that's £15 or $25, with your platinum price of £12 or $20. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal value when it comes to that bundle that you've got there. So that is that bundle. Oh, we've got a result in already.
Yep.
We've got a result. So demo of Launch Party Show goes to number 1.
Mermaid Dreams. I thought it might be. I thought it might be. Thank you very much. So we've only got 2.
We do.
You got the other one?
I've got the other one right here.
So you've got the first one.
I've got the first one.
Oh, we've gone across 2 different collections.
We have.
So we've got Shimmer Inkpads for number 1.
There we go. Just seen it
There we
there. So
go.
number 1 from Wake Up Call.
And then for number 2, we've got Mermaid Dreams. Ooh,
There you
decisions.
go. Good choice. I know what one mine is. I love them both, Corinne, but I know which one is my favourite, which absolutely is. Of course, only 2 to choose from, because that middle show with Corinne and myself was Craft Your Stash when it comes to storage. So there was no demos within that middle show if you missed it earlier on. So 2 to go from, 1 or 2. The choice is yours. We've literally got a moment or two to get your votes in. Susie T will send them across. But let's have a look at another Sheena collection here. This one being your Mother Earth. So this is your 6-piece Mother Earth collection. Now these are all stamp based. You are going to get some of your tricolour aqua pens that we're going to show you in a second. But when it comes to these, all individual stamps that you're going to be getting. Now you're going to get all of these for £48 or $62. You're saving $21.94 or $27.70. I believe that's saving of 30% and also best ever price when it comes to the Mother Earth. You're also then going to get your final stamp set, all of that with a platinum price of $38.40 or $49.60. You're then also going to be getting your tricolour aqua pen, so that's giving you your 9 tricolours in total. It's giving you 27 colours. These are water-based. These are not brand new colours. These are just reconfigured by Sheena to work in with the collection and the colours that she had in mind with the stamp. So you're going to get them, or that's how they look when it comes to the actual pens themselves. So that's your Mother Earth.
You see what you can do with these. I love this one. To look at this one using that, the hands around the earth on there. And looking at this, and Sheena's shown you so many times how you can put your inks on the background and then you can make your cloud effects. Really lovely. And I also love the sort of colours sort of radiate, sort of like that. Well, it is the Aurora Borealis, isn't it? Radiating out from there. That's absolutely gorgeous. Completely different look. Using that ombre glitter card. How beautiful is that? Then we have, look at this, again, gorgeous. Using the individual stamps down here to give you that texture and that dimension. But always the little individual sort of icon stamps always sort of match here. So if you look, you've got the sunflowers in the front of her hair, and then you've got them as individuals here. The beautiful one that we used earlier down there. And I just picked up a couple more that I really, really liked. This one here, again, using those stamps to make that beautiful muted background, I think is so pretty. And this one I had to show you, stamping in white and then going in with those aqua pens and creating that background. That is really a little bit different, and I think it's quite special, is that one. Something, you know, such a different look. There you go. So yeah, those are my favourite ones that I quickly pulled out of the basket.
Brilliant. You can get your hands on those Mother Earth collection. That's 6 pieces, although in total you're getting a lot more because you're getting your 9 tricolour aqua pens, £48.62. £38.40 is your platinum price here in the UK, and for you guys stateside, you're going to be $49.60. And because that's from Sheena, do of course go across onto Facebook and join our Inkette group, where you're going to see lots and lots of ideas, inspirations, videos, tutorials as well, not only just from Sheena, but from our incredible design team as well. So you'll find them on Shop the Day. The other thing you're going to find on Shop the Day as well is what we started off with when it comes to this morning's show within Wake Up Call, and that is of course our Mermaid Dreams collection. Mermaid Dreams collection today brought to you at 30% saving. It's the best ever price that we have done so far when it comes to, of course, the actual Mermaid Dreams. So with these ones, you're going to be getting your Duet ink pad, you're going to get your Shimmer ink pad, you're also then going to be getting your glitter glue, your glitter, you're going to be getting your glitter paste, your chunky glitter paste, tricolour aqua, you're going to get your tri blend, you're also going to get shimmer, you're going to then be getting your gems, your pearls, and also you're going to be getting your sequins as well. All of that £48.70, but then you're going to be a platinum price of $38.40 or $56. Do go back within Wake Up Call and this launch party across on our YouTube channel for you to then of course take ideas and inspiration as to what Corrina's been showing you all throughout today. And when it comes to the result, and the result is in by just 1 vote.
Oh,
demo of the day, it goes to number 2.
Mermaid Dreams, thank you.
Thought it
there
would.
you go. Thank you very much.
Thought it would. There you go. That's going to go, well, demo of the week will be done on Friday.
Friday, it'll have to be done on Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be our Dean in charge. Don't forget Dean.
Ben and Michelle, yeah, it's going to be Dean. Jamie, are you in? We, Jamie? You're in as well, absolutely. So yeah, that's going to be up
Talk about
against...
a ghost town by Friday.
Exactly, I know. I know. Right, we've got less than a minute to go. Corinne, thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure. Have a very Merry Christmas, my dear.
Too.
Safe travels.
I will do.
And I'll see you in the new year.
See you in the new year. I think we've got a few shows coming up within January, so I'm really looking forward to that. Absolutely incredible demonstrations. Thank you so much to, of course, Hayley this morning, and then Susie T, then Dean, wee Jamie, and then, of course, little Jake out there, of course. Yes, I am back on HSN America tomorrow, but this is the last show, both myself and Corinne, of Crafters TV of the year. We will be popping up on Hobby Maker. Corinne will be in on Friday, also the 29th, and then I'm going to be on New Year's Eve. Have a lovely Christmas. Have a lovely New Year. Thank you so much for all the support from all of us on the team. Have a great time, and we'll see you in 2024. See ya.